Okay, let's have a look at part 1 of the Linguaskill speaking, which is the interview part. So, the format for this part is 8 general questions that you will be asked and need to answer. You have 0 preparation time. So as soon as you are asked the question, you need to say your answer. Here's some example instructions that you will see on the screen. So it says you will be asked 8 questions. Listen to each question and answer after the tone. Tone is beep, this noise. For questions 1 to 4, you will have 10 seconds to speak. For questions 5 to 8, you will have 20 seconds to speak. So here are some example questions that you might be asked. What's your name? How do you spell that? Where are you from? What do you do? Do you have any hobbies? How often do you speak English? Tell me about an activity you have done recently. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? So how can we prepare for these questions and for this part of the exam? So this is what I recommend you do before the exam. Think about your hobbies and your free time. What do you do as hobbies? And what do you do during your free time? Then, record yourself practicing answers to questions about this. Record yourself on your telephone, for example. And then you can listen back to yourself and try to improve your answers. In the exam, you should try to use all of the time you're given. So remember, that's 10 seconds for the first questions, 20 seconds for the next questions. If you want to fill the time and you're struggling to do so, you can always ask yourself the question, why? Why did I say that? So for example, if someone asked me about my hobbies, I could say, my hobbies include football. But that's not a 10-second answer. So I can then ask myself the question, why in my head? So I could say, my hobbies include football. Why? Because it's a team game and I like playing sports with other people. Obviously, you shouldn't say the word why out loud, just think it in your head. Okay. Step 3 of the technique in the exam is to use slow, steady, and clear speech. Don't rush your answers. When people are nervous, they tend to speak more quickly. But knowing this, try to slow yourself down and speak in a steady and clear voice. Step 4 is then move to the next question and repeat the technique.